Runner in scoring position, no outs. Yandy Diaz now. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Soto snags it. Runner tags it second. Throw into third. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the flyout with one away. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. 2-2. Headed towards the corner. And that's a fair ball. Mauricio around third. And he's out. Touchdown, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time. And they cut down the run to end the inning.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Scott back to work. Cut on and lifted in the air. Bellinger right there to make the grab. And there's one away.
Now batting.
Ronnie Mauricio now. High fly ball, right field. Soto on the move to the alley. Makes the grab, one away.
Now batting. The catcher from TCO.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Bellinger up to hit. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And the leadoff man aboard. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. Should be extra bases. Lead runner around second. Coming home. He'll score. They'll relay to third. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Fitzgerald. Runner takes off. High fly ball, shallow right field. Drops into the glove, and there's one down.
Dahl certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
One out, runner at second. And up next for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Squirts away a little bit. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the tying run is now.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. And that's a great play for the out. So 2 away with nobody on. And now it's going to be Orlando Soto. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning alive. Tyler Fitzgerald. Soto with a good game to help lift them to the win.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games.
Here's Cody Bellinger. High in the air, out to right. Soto pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So a man at first. And next for the Mets, Ronnie Mauricio. This one in the air right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Foul ball there. Valdez with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Soto makes the grab, and there's two gone. And we're back down the ball four. Take the base.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one ripped. Cannonball coming. And they cut into the deficit. It's 3-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That one got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Line drive. Mauricio on to first, and there are two down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And that one hammered. And it hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Really nice job, a two-strike hitting in that at bat. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fought off foul. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. But they won't have a play as he takes first on the drop third strike. And now the catcher comes up to him. Carlos Narvaez. Pickoff throw, and he's back in on a dive.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Here goes the runner. Ball four. He walked it. And that keeps things going.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
First and second. No outs. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. One-run game, bottom nine. This one in the dirt. No throw. Double steal. They're on safe. And on the wild pitch, down to third, goes the tying run. Tapped softly on the ground. Vientos whips it to first. But the game is tied as the run comes in. And here comes Bellinger. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the big ball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Hammered on the line, base hit. the stop sign even with 2 away. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. They don't score this.
He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets hold on to win a nail-biter, stranding the winning run on base. Soto. One down, and now first baseman Yandy Diaz. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Soto on the move towards foul ground. That one opts against the fence. Throws to second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So 2 on with 2 away. And digging in for San Francisco, Orlando Soto.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Soto launched a homer in his most recent game. Swings and hits in the air out towards right field. And the inning is over. Back here at Oracle Park, top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. There's a swing and a drive. Soto flying after this one. Into the dive, and he got it. So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, Statcast shows us just how efficient that route for the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets. Pretty much a direct line to it, and perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life. I don't know, but man, great job to hold on all the way through the dive as well. No fumble caused by the ground.
Soto makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Save!
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
One out, base is empty. And that one sliced foul. Swung on, belted. That's back. Was crushed. He circles the bases, and they add on. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-backs now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Dude, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. Liner, and this could be trouble. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in. And this game is tied in the 7th. The relay throw. He's in there.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
That one is absolutely belted. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets in the scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner! Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit! In comes the run for second. It's an RBI single tie game here in the eighth. Back to the top of the order now. Now it's going to be Francisco Lindor. Lifted in the air, right field. Makes the grab, and there's two down. Soto was a big contributor for them in the win. 2 hits, including that long ball. Orlando Soto. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Hauls it in for the out. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Cortez back to work. Oh, nice play to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now. Now they've got him in a rundown, and they tag him out. So the batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Soto makes the play, and that'll do it. Back now at Progressive Field. This is Willie Castro. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Soto puts it away for the out. Base is empty with 2 away. Alec Burleson digs in for the Guardians. Lifted in the air, right field. Soto moving under it. He's got it, and that is that. Offense. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And that one hammered. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. And now a wide throw to third.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his.
3-0. 4-4. Extra base.
Nobody out. Runner at first. There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they lead by 2. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step.
He's trying for third. Squirts away a little bit. Throws, save. That's a stolen base. Orlando Soto digs in now. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle. Swing, and that ball is blasted. That one on its way, and it is gone. A home run, and that's the cycle. And they add to the lead. It's 5-zip. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Soto had a great showing in the win. Certainly got a good workout hitting for the cycle.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Orlando Soto hit for the cycle last time out. Shades of Chris Singleton. So bases all loaded up. Soto now at the plate. Now a screamer into the outfield. Reaching forward, makes the catch. Runners tag up from second and third. One runs in. Another comes in to score, and they take a 2-run lead.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And first offering is fouled off. Soto racked out 4 hits in his last game. Out towards right center field. Yastrzemski pulls it in on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Foul ball there. And he deals. And that one fouled off. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
In the dirt. Next offering is fouled back.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
Narvaez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Got it. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Soto had a home game for them.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of.
And we're back. New inning getting started. And digging in for San Francisco, Orlando Soto. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Hauls it in for the out. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Soto sizes this one up. Corrals it. And there's one away.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Soto on his way over, makes the grab for the second out. And a foul ball. Narvaez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. He swings and fouls one off. Two outs. Fastball is outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Started after the 1-2 pitch, appealed to first, and he held up. Swing and a miss. Freddie Peralta with the strikeout. Ready to go. Bottom. One out, bases empty. Foul off down the right side. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver.
Soto had a poor showing, needed to do more.
Well, Boog, not too much.
Orlando Soto, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. Can he keep the good times going in this one? One down. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay in there safely.
Everything came together for him. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Soto makes the grab, 1 away. Runner at first with 2 away. Orlando Soto, the next Giant to hit. And that's outside. On the ground to short, Weatherholt. They get the force, and that's the 3rd out. So up next. Ball 4, take the ready. One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
That one hit to right. Laureano sizing this one up. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, bases empty. to left center. That's back there. That ball coming. A gigantic blast. His 9th homer of the year, and they got their first run. It's 2-1.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Close, but called a ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
That's towards center. Scott sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Soto did well in the losing effort. Had only 1 hit, but made it count with a homer.
No, Blue, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Even in
Orlando Soto. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Orlando Soto, the next Giant to hit. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. And that one fouled off.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Zips it across. And now 2 blocks. Out, space is empty. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning alive. Now it's the second baseman, Brett Wisely. Runner takes off, and he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for Sam. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Orlando Soto. Out towards right center field, Scott. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 up, 1 down. So now it's Nolan Arenado. And up next for San Francisco, Orlando Soto. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Smoked on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. Fine play in the hole for the out. Soto, with an okay game in the loss, had a single and an RBI. Laureano comes up to hit. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Ripped on a line to center. He's got it, and that is that. Next to hit, Victor Scott.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Out to short, Weatherholt. Throws to first in time. Man at first, one away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Nootbaar calls it in, and there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And first offering is fouled off. Narvaez leads off first with 1 away.
0-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Yeah, now 2 balls and a strike. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Scott in position. He's there. He's got it. 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Soto with a less than great game in this one.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when
Orlando Soto getting set for this one. His team leading its division. Can they continue to churn out wins? It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the San Francisco Giants. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
The center fielder, number 16, Brandon Marsh.
he went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loved.
1 gone, runner at first. Here's Trevor Larnach. In the air, right field. Soto sizing this one up. Nabs it out. Number 2.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Orlando Soto, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Liner to second, and picked on the hop. To first, it's there, and that's a great play. Doing there for. So the lineup flips over, and stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. Lifted in the air, right center field. Soto, long run into the gap, and he misses it. It drops in. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and it's an 8-run lead.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Got a good pitch to drive. Stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front. And he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
This one high in the air to left center. Marsh moves under it. And the inning is over. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Phillies 8 and the Giants 2. 1 down. Trey Turner now. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Raging back towards the wall. Just missed it.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Man at first, 1 away. This one in the air, right field. And that's a fair ball. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great.
So up next, Orlando Soto, 1 for 3. On the ground to 3rd. Over to stop for 1. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Orlando Soto. And we're back. Top of the 2nd. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. That to right. Soto makes the grab, 1 away. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 2 outs. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that'll do it. Offense. Back here in San Francisco. Now it's the right fielder, Orlando Soto. Painter back to work. On the ground to the left. Boom. Throws on to first. And a quick out, number 1. 1 out, bases empty. And a foul ball. Bickford in his 5th season, 31 years old, a former 1st-round pick back in 2015. He swings and fouls 1 off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot.
Two aboard, 2 outs. That one ripped back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. First and 2nd. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the right fielder, Orlando Soto. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Foul ball.
All these Giants doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. One thing that really...
There's a swing and a drive. And foul as it bangs off the fence. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Soto had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
Well, I don't want to pile on.
Orlando Soto. Here's Trey Turner. And that one is lifted in the air. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Now around second, going for third. The relay, the tag, and he's out trying for three. But they do get a run. 2 on, 1 out. Soto, the next to hit. Drill out towards left center field. Larned sizes this one up. Snags it for the second out. Two out, space is empty. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Tosses to first, and they're happy to just get off the field. 1 out, runner at second. Bryce Harper to the plate. Right side. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second to third. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Waste no time there. Just a simple ground ball the other way.
4-4. Take your base.
No outs. Runner at first. Orlando Soto, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 3. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Helsley, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And a swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Outside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. March calls it in, and there's 1 away. Back here at Oracle Park. Soto had a home run game for them.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today.
Orlando Soto has been a constant force at the plate this season, leading his team in batting average. 1 down. Orlando Soto, the next Giant to hit. That's in there. That's strike 1.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
That misses. And the count even 1-1. That one miss.
1 strike.
fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Runner on the go. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. No score here in the second. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Chapman headed home. He'll score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in there.
He's in there. He's safe.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. On the ground, right side. Takes it to the bag. That's one. Throw home. Not in time. The run scores. And they lead by 2. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Two outs, runner on first. And up to the plate is Will Smith. In the air, right side. Soto on the move. He's got it, and that will end the inning. He swings and fouls one off. Two outs. And a strike on the outside edge.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Good job to fight that one off. Devers leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the air, right field. Pajes gets under it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. And we're back. Ready to go for the left. Ball one there.
Count 1-0.
And a foul ball. This one high in the air to left center. Hernandez sizing this one up. And there's one away. Back here in L.A. All set to start the 9th in this one. And digging in for San Francisco, Orlando Soto. And first offering is fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Throws to first. One up, one down. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Soto.
Definitely a strong game at the plate, Boog.
And now the right fielder, Orlando Soto. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Tap foul at the plate.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Ripped on the ground to second. And there's 2 down. First and third, 1 down. And that one fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the grab on the run. That's out number 2.
Well, it was a bad read off the bat, but he still managed to make the catch. That could have turned out much worse. Catch saved him a run.
Runner at second, 2 down. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Around third. Here comes the throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. On the board first, it's 1-0. So runner at second, 2 down. And now the first baseman, Ferrar Encarnacion. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. In the dirt. No throw. He steals third easily. Soto. So digging in, Orlando Soto.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. 1 run's in. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always
Oh, caught up in a rundown now. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. So 2 down. And now it's Luis. Soto really stood out in this win. Drove in 3 runs on the day.
Such a tremendous effort at the
Orlando Soto getting locked in. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Here's 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Soto. And that's the third out. So it's no run. Orlando Soto, the next Giant to hit. Knocked in all 3 of their runs in last night's game. That misses. Ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Betts toss to second. On to first, double play. Back here at Dodger Stadium. First pitch, not close. Fouled off left side. Two outs. That misses, and it's 2-1.
Clearly he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Pajes under it. Nabs it, and that'll do it. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
All these Giants doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've already earned 5 walks in the game, and of course, that's provided them with a lot of run-scoring opportunities. He was all over that one. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that.
So they're all loaded up. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Varsho settles underneath it. And that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Soto had an unremarkable game in this one.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win.
Orlando Soto. One down. And here comes Tommy Edman. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. He makes the grab. 2 down. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Back here at Chavez Ravine. New inning getting started. And digging in for San Francisco, Orlando Soto. Sasaki back to work. That one is absolutely belted. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Brett Wisely, the next Giant to hit.
Runner!
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. In the dirt. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Oh! These dogs gotta eat. He made him pay for that one. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate.
First base.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. And it finds its way through for a hit. Caught in a rundown now. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. It's a bit of a blowout now. Now at the plate, Orlando Soto.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swings and misses. Strike one.
Now this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
This ball's chopped on the ground. And foul ball. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 1 out, base is empty. That one way inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And that one hammered.
Get out. Get out.
And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 8. And up next for San Francisco, Orlando Soto. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
Adames, the lead runner at second. Narvaez over at first with 1 away. Ripped on a line. Varsho grabs it on the run. A
was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Soto was outstanding in this. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the San Francisco Giants. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shaw. Saying we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
One down. And up next for the Giants, Orlando Soto. The Giants are looking very strong so far this season. Fouled off. He was late.
Yeah, you mentioned how well they played, Boo, and I think it's a sign of things to come. You don't win as frequently as they have by accident.
Hit on the ground, might be two. The underhand flip. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. Carlos Narvaez, the next Giant to hit. Runner takes off in the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
Ball four, thanks a minute.
Runner at second here, one gone.
That's the ball.
On the ground. And it's just foul. That was close.
This guy's seen two changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
That one misses. The count down 2-2. That one missed. Carlos Narvaez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And up next for Chicago, Romy Gonzalez. This one in the air, right field. Soto. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly there. Last half of the fifth coming up. We are top of the sixth inning. Here's the White Sox DH, Cesar Barras. In the air, right side, Soto. Hauls it in for the out. So 2 down. Stepping in, Ivan Melendez. Hit in the air, right field. And that'll do it. Offense held in check there. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the sixth. It's the runners on the corners, no outs. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1. They get the out, but the run scores, and it's one kill.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Fly ball. Soto calls it in, and there's 1 away. On to the bottom of the 8th, and digging in for San Francisco, Orlando Soto. Just off the outside edge, and that is ball 1.
All these Giants doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
And that is out of play.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider is more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical drive and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw.
Orlando Soto has been a constant force at the plate this season, leading his team in batting average. This young phenom will get another opportunity to shine today. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. McMahon off of first with 2 away. That to right. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Throw into third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. So 1 left for Colorado. So runner at second, 2 down. Soto digs in now.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And there's a foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tovar on the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. So it's B.J. Murray Jr. now at the plate. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Soto makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. 2 on, 2 outs. Swings and misses. 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. Drops into the glove, and that ends the inning. 1 out, base empty. That one ripped. Freeman ranging back. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Willie Adames stands in. Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Rockies take game 1 of the series on the road. Soto had a poor showing, needed to do more.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse. Hard for them to get a win when he performs like this.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next to hit for the Rockies, Jordan Beck. 2 outs. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Soto makes the play, and that is that. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Fly ball to right. Falls it in for the out.
The first baseman.
First and second, 2 outs. Now here is Akil Baddoo. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field, and that's the 3rd out. 1 down. Orlando Soto getting ready to hit. And it's fouled off. The Giants have raced out of the gate to start the season. Swing and a chopper out to short. Into the outfield, base hit. And that turns the lineup over. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. And up next for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. Runner on the go. The other way. Makes the catch for the 2nd out. To the bag himself, it's a double. Base is empty with 2 away. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Soto settles under this one. Corrals it. And a quick out, number 1. 1 out, base is empty. And first offering is foul off. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. In the air, right field. Soto sizes this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. Make it 6. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. Giants leave a couple as they're unable to add. not have a banner showing in this one.
Oh, but not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good.
Orlando Soto is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in home runs. This newly crowned fan favorite ready to dazzle today. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the San Francisco Giants. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Jonathan India at the plate.
The second baseman, Jonathan India.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this.
Next for Colorado, Jordan Beck. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Throw comes into third. And he's out. Bumped down, and that ends the inning. New inning getting started. And now the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. That's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
That one hit to right.
Relay two.
He's there. He's got it. 1 down. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
Orlando Soto, the next Giant to hit. Out to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and he reaches safely.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in on the dot. The Giants off to a hot start this season, playing very well in the early going. Runner on the go. Ball misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. This one in the dirt. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. One away.
Ball 4, take the base.
The right fielder,
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Long run, tracks it down. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Nabs it. That is the inning. 2 down, bases empty. So in now for Colorado, Mickey Moniak. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Soto settles underneath it. Squeezes it. And that'll do it. Nothing doing. 2 on, 1 out. Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. This one in the air right field. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The throw in. And he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now, Orlando Soto. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Runner takes off, and that one finds its way through.
And they're at the corners with nobody out.
So runners at the... Soto did a good job in the win.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good.